So today I went to Dahlonega. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of Dahlonega in Georgia? It's this little gold rush town. We had the first gold rush 20 years before the 49ers won. But you know, I grew up in California and they told me we had the first gold rush, and then I moved here and they're like, no, actually, we did. So I just followed the gold, baby. And that's what I did today. Woke up today, I have to get a new deck. It's time to add. I love this deck, and it will be a part of hopefully everything I do. But let's experiment, shall we? So, Dahlonega, downtown, square. There's a place called Tea Rabbits, I think. I think it's called Tea Rabbits. That thing always starts when I get ready to come on here and talk to y'all, cause y'all. Alright. I like going to that store. I feel very one with it. They always, we're all aligned, and I think they read that pretty well. Because I walked in today, they were like, hello, what's your least favorite color? That's a hard one. She ended up picking some ugly off-brand green, and I was like, cool, if that's the one, we're going with it. You got it. And then I just walked to the very back where the tarot decks are. I didn't say anything because I'm a jerk. Social anxiety. But I don't, because I showed up a royal. Anyways, the decks call to you. You don't get to choose. I had no idea. I don't know why. But this deck, I liked the name. That's what really, and like just the simplicity of it. It's called the Mystic Odyssey Tarot. It is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith. And I'm still debating if I want to get the color version, which I'm sure that'll come up, but the colors are just ugh. And this was a great 101. Recommend highly. This one, when I got back here and opened it up, I was like, okay, it's a bit of a challenge. But I like it. So what I've been doing, hold that thought. I also brought this home. Beautiful cards, like beautiful. You're gonna see. Big guidebook. That's the tarot. This guidebook is in here, I think. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna be reading this together for a while. I can't memorize stuff. I'm barely doing tarot, and most of that's just, oh, pretty cards. It's the energy that counts. I respect the cards enough, but they let us work with them too. There's a Santa Claus and a villain on each one, bitch. So we're gonna get to know it. Beautiful. I mean, I've gone through and done a few little spreads and for myself, and I'm just stoked, man. I'm stoked. So the plan. We're gonna pull two of these beautiful cards, two oracle cards, and they're going to be at the front end of the reading. And then I'm going to pull three of my new tarot cards, and we're going to run with that for a minute, see what comes out, and then we'll clarify each card with a Rider-Waite card. Capiche? Go base. All right. I'm shuffling these like mad. Beginning, end. You can go back in the box, which we thinking out of. This light's still not quite right to me. It's better. Alright. Whatever, who cares, right? I hope y'all can't hear anything fan-wise, because pretty sure I got them all. Except maybe for that. We'll be alright. Alright. Guidebook. Box. These cards are very pretty too. Like, and very simple on your Empress card. Can I keep that? Can I use this one? I had no intention for it. I would feel like cheating, so if Spirit wants me to have it, we'll have it. Till then, it's going back in the deck. Oh, dude, it is like a straight mirror. I was almost scared to shuffle these cards. I was being very gentle. Alright, but the deck is split. Past, you have the Knight of Cups. Present, got the motherfucking Hanged Man. Justice in the future. 2 Arcana and the Knight of Cups. Indecision in the present. Justice in the front. Knight of Cups in the past energy. So what changed? Let's check the Oracle. How pretty that is. Carpe Diem, Beyond the Veil. We're going to get into the book. It's going to happen. I feel like we're having to chase hard truths. Truths that before had a significant finality and now don't, which takes away their power, right? That's the importance of going beyond the veil. But we were sitting in this charming state of, I've got some truth, some guarded truth that drips into their goblet. It doesn't flow freely. Going beyond the veil brought that into light. Light. There it is. Which keeping you... What now? Right? But don't fret, Star, because right here in the future, right there, it's right there. Scales balance out. And I'm a Libra, and if you're a Libra, then we're Libras together, and you know the significance of that. We know fair by default. Let's read the guidebook for Beyond the Veil. Balance. Beyond the Veil. Balance. A veiled woman is poised and still. In her hand she holds a skull, a reminder of inescapable mortality. You will notice the yin-yang symbol faintly covering this image. Oh yeah. I wear a black sock and a white sock now for that purpose. Highlighting the balance between life and death. In Eastern thought, the yin-yang symbol suggests the two complementary forces that make up life as we know it. The yin is the feminine principle, suggesting all that is female, darkness, and passivity. The yang is the male essence, yang, complementing the yin with that which is male, light, and active. We all have masculine and femininity within us. Like the sun, the moon, these two forces cannot exist without one another. I think the sun would be fine. At the top of the card is the motto Carpe Diem, which means seize the day, a reminder to make the most of the time we have here on Earth before we pass from this realm to the next. We can embrace this outlook while living a balanced life, experiencing work and play, joy and sacrifice, excitement and calm in every measure, even measure. If you have drawn this card, it might be that you are feeling the effects of imbalance in your life. If you are socializing too much or working too hard, you may need to realign your priorities to strike a healthy and sustainable balance. This one's a little more detailed. So let's go Knight of Cups. Excuse me. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a messenger of romance and adventure, bursting with emotion and emboldened to express it rather than dwell in your own mind and heart. You are ready to communicate your desires to the world, or perhaps to a specific person. This knight calls on you to do so with confidence and compassion. Knights are adventurers, and matters of the heart can be the most thrilling adventures of all. You may feel apprehensive about expressing yourself or overwhelmed by the strength of your emotions. Powerful feelings are nothing to be ashamed of. It's up to you to choose what to do when you've let yourself feel them in full. Listen to your heart and follow where it calls you. All right. Let's clarify. Oh, it's pretty clear about finding balance. Then I went to Walmart today, and it's got to be back to school. There were so many Rotsies walking around. Rotsies. The gold E7 rank pinned onto their BDUs. Get it, man. Do it, kids. I did it. You can do it. Alright, Spirit, clarify the first Oracle card, and then... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck, let's go ahead and put that one next to it, even though it's not turned over yet. We don't know. Where go my box? Let's put it right there. Okay, so clarifying the Beyond the Veil Oracle card is the Three of Pentacles. Spirit says, and the Seven of Cups just came to my mind. Don't know why, but Spirit saying, don't settle. Don't settle. You're settling right now. Stop settling. Look beyond the veil of death to the now. Stop wasting now. Stop sacrificing now for later. Right? Because you can have solid foundation, community, wealth, abundance. And it's not give and take. It doesn't have to be. That's how we make it, right? Because in our past energy, we were the adventurous knight. Clarified by the strength. We're good at balancing the masculinity, the masculine and feminine energy. We're good at that. So in this present energy of uncertainty, this right here, that 10th sword was the gift. What choice did we have? The swords represent your truth. Your truth, what you know. And it takes strength to deliver it until death. For the sake of balance. For the sake of balance. And in the future energy, pure balance and divine whatever. Lovers doesn't have to mean romance either. This could be on anything, business, whatever. I think it's very clear, Spirit saying, don't settle. Balance your masculine and feminine energies. Stay in your strength. Die for your truth. Die for your truth. Now. When everybody goes radio silent on you, which they will, you're going to want to hang. You're going to want to hang. Surrender to it. Let's see what the oracle is. Blood moon. Okay? And the clarifier. It's a good sign. It's a good sign that we're coming up. Because what choice did we have? You can't press things down like that. You can't just suppress truth. I gave away. I would witness to people. Oh, you're going to go to hell. Yeah, I know what that fear is like, to sit in that fear. To look beyond the veil. Alright. Blood moon. Opportunity. A vampire stands beneath a blood-red moon, the color it takes on when fully eclipsed. She holds out a goblet of life, blood suggesting opportunity and potential. Will you partake in her offering? Hell yeah. Count me, Team Cullen. When this card arrives in a reading, it suggests an opportunity or opening of some kind. In some cases, it might suggest a romantic proposition, such as being asked on a date. Oh, so cute. With my little stars getting together. I better get invited to all yours weddings. I can't say I'll go, but I'm coming in spirit. Or it can suggest that a potential relationship is in the cards. In a career-based reading, there may be the possibility of a new job or a promotion. And since this is collective, that's up to y'all. But I think it's very clear. Don't settle. And I have a new word of the day, too. Exactly. Exactly. You start getting excited about your new power or your new realizations. You want to share it with people. Believe you me, that's the worst time to do it. People aren't ready to hear it, they're not going to hear it, and they're going to take it as insults. Insults. We had this one naturalist that worked here and just could not let things go when one of the people that work behind the scenes never up here. We never see this person. And Isaac was giving them so much power over his emotions, and I pointed it out. That's my right. I'm not opening this can of worms. Fine. Be miserable. Do it. Be my guest. Because that just doesn't sound fun anymore. But anyways, so yes, guard yourself. You can. You can. You can. Because there's the clarifier. That finish? What is important to remember is that an opportunity is just that. While good fortune is contained within the essence of this card, it is only you who can make it happen. Whether you choose to accept the goblet and therefore the symbolic blood can offer you is up to you. Exactly. My word, exactly. So when someone says to me, oh, well, that's not how science works, like I'm sitting here testifying to my own personal experiences and they're so tuned out of it that they're saying it's not possible. Exactly. It's not for you. Just don't even engage in trying to say just exactly. I feel like shit all the time. Why do I feel like shit? Exactly. I never get my way. Exactly. So until they realize that it's their words, their power, their truth, their sword, their wands, creating all that why can't. They can't get here with us, and we're just going to have to let them. Listen, I'm bringing some up. Some people aren't going to get it, but I'm going to be able to be the blessing for them that I never got. That's what we're all going to do together, because everybody's part of this. Every single one of you can wake up. When I'm saying come back, I'm not talking to specific gender, whatever, age group, nothing. It's time to change the world by changing our inner worlds and watching out their change. I had a dude get mad at me the other day because I don't know what's going on in like some foreign country where some wars are going on. Don't know, don't care, because I got wildlife. Can you hear it? A view. Life taken care of. I'm meeting you guys. And you can have all that too. Limitless. The only one that's limiting you is you. But you're my little stars. I mean, you're everywhere. I think of you guys every time I see a star. I'm sure there's a star in there somewhere. Stars in there. I got a big sun and the moon tapestry that's going to be hanging up behind me tomorrow if I get some stuff. Stars in the pinnacles. We're all there together, stars. I don't know why I started calling you stars. That was Halo, man. And our strength doesn't run out because we're having access to the same source filling the rivers, sending the storms. same ones. Reshuffle these decks. We'll do one more 3-card. King of Cups at the bottom. Fool at the bottom. Some of my readers point those out, and I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. I'm actually like so impressed, man. Like when I decided to tune in, how quickly all this came together. Quickly it's coming together. One more shuffle. This is that deck I'm like scared to... I've been breaking it into smaller decks because these are nice cards, man. I mean, I just spent some money today. I had to re-up on Incense. I had some good conversations with people, though. I met this lady that owned this Bohemian store right there on the square, too, that I walked into. Because the point of today was to get the decks, the tapestry that's going to hang up, the incense, which that's not part of any ritual. I just like it. I don't have any rituals, really. But how can you talk to spirit? Exactly. How can I? And I will only debate with someone as long as they're not invalidating someone else's joy and happiness. And that's what Christians love to do. They love to say, oh, because I'm sitting there telling them, I was in your faith for 30 something years. Don't tell me I wasn't sincere. My knees couldn't bleed enough. I was sincere. I felt nothing. And maybe that was the point. Maybe I had to experience that so I can come to y'all now and say, get out. It's not what you think it is. If you like community, great, go. I don't care about that, but if your afterlife casts out, come to us. We won't cast you out. I'm going to invite you to this all the time. Say no as much as you want. Because like my video said the other day, maybe I came on a little too strong for some people. They fucking... Sorry. My bad. I'm just excited, and some of y'all are spiritual, and I see it. I know your potential. So, eventually. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm not bitter. I like being me. I like this body. I like feeling good. You know, we've been through a lot together. Alright, I'm going to try one big shuffle. We're going to see what happens. You know what I never did, though? I never knocked on any of these decks 3 times. I looked at it and said, you're with me now. But they're, you know, we command. We don't demand. Final spread. Splitting the deck to the 5 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Lovers. The Ace of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Lovers, clarified by the Lovers. I love that shit. I think our past energy was one of recognizing blessing, recognizing available abundance, but also keeping such an eye on it. We didn't have faith in the free flow. We were still aces in our power, our wand. And we kept showing up. We're shower-uppers, aren't we? We show up. And now we're in this kind of quick-moving, motivated energy, like we're ready to go. And we know that, I mean, this is back to the balance reading. I mean, the scale came out again. 6 of Pentacles, like, be charitable, but, you know, trust in the free flow. Trust in the free flow. And Spirit's like, yes, please. This is doubly divinely orchestrated. We have angels around us. And with that, my friends, my stars, my lovely stars, Spirit says good night. Yes, you charming. We're going to get our fulfillment, aren't we? Our emotionally fulfilled life. It's an ongoing process. I don't think you're just going to wake up one day and be like, I mean, Tom Cruise still gets squirted in the face. You live like a royal in here. That was cool. I looked over. This doesn't mean anything. It's just a cool confirmation, right? The Chariot. With the Chariot. The Lovers. The Lovers. Back to the balance, though. Alright, I'm done. I love you guys.